think this is as far as you can get.
Yeah, looks it. Oh, yeah,
How you doing, mate?
You're right.
Alright.
Oh, hello, doggy.
You can hear a doggy.
Yeah, I can see him.
What's happening? Are they...
Well, according to it, they're back in tomorrow, so. And Monday.
I mean, it's a shame what happened to it. Flipping, I mean, I've only been here twice myself drinking, and as soon as I heard about this, I thought that's fucking bad. That is.
Yeah. I mean, they say, was it arson or it?
Well, I'm glad people started getting arrested and.
Yeah.
That's us.
Paranormal?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we've been going just under a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause my dad's a qualified medium.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, 'cause I lost my mum, it'll be 10 years this Christmas.
Yeah.
And he got into it through that line.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to get married or nothing, like, because I thought I was going to lose my dad through it as well, like.
I'll tell you what, the other paranormal group, I was watching their live that they done here.
I don't know if you know it, Wolverhampton Spiritualist Church.
No.
It's up by the, you know, the Molyneux, the Wolves Grove.
Yeah.
It's up there, like, and he goes there. And like, he met up with Michelle, his new wife.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, she's a medium as well. Like. I mean, I've seen my mum twice in 9.5 years. My little one's sinner.
Yeah.
I think you start losing it about 7 days because they try to wipe it out of you at school.
Because I was watching that Black Country paranormal group. I was watching their live that they'd done, you know, it was just shortly after the fire.
Yeah.
And I rewound it, like rewatched it over.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they got, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know, what came through. And then, you know, a couple of weeks later, 2 people got arrested. I mean, that was a great live that they done.
He was down here Friday, the one lad was.
Because they're here all the time, isn't they? And I mean, they're a good paranormal group, they are.
And he says, I've got a couple of names, but obviously he can't divulge anything.
Because of the...
because of what's going on, like, with the place.
I mean, it just goes to prove to you, you know, there is a paranormal, like, world out there. I mean,
they reckon it's right cool round here.
The information they got through was bang on.
Yeah.
Last year, I was a skeptic. I didn't believe in it at all, straight up. I'm one of these that I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't realise my mate Stu had a paranormal group. And I've known him over 15 years. And I said to him, let me tag along, you know, and just see what it's all about and what have you. And after the first time I ever went out on an investigation with them, I was 63% believing, because I set up cameras because I do all their editing and stuff. So I set up a camera like in the hallway, facing onto the bedroom door from like the hallway, and set up another camera inside the room that we was in, the bedroom. That was facing onto the door from outside, that was facing onto the door from inside.
Yeah, I'm talking.
And during the investigation, we've asked for the door to shut. So the door slowly shut halfway and it stopped. And then on the command of can you completely shut the door just completely shut. And I was glad I set up the 2 angles, because people would have been saying, you know, someone's behind the door pushing it. Because it was a coincidence, Stu was down the opposite end of the hallway.
Yeah.
You know, so people could have quite frankly have said to us, he shut the door.
Yeah.
But I don't know what made me do it, but I thought just for once I'd video it from both ways.
Yeah.
And I mean, after that I was 63%. And then I've been on like numerous investigations along the way. We've done a pub. And we've done an invest upstairs. We didn't know. See, sometimes we look into the history.
Yeah.
On this occasion, we didn't. And we set up all the equipment outside the bathroom door. And there was a heck of a lot of activity coming through. We had the name of a child. We had the age of the child. So when we'd finished upstairs, we went downstairs into the bar area where the landlady and landlord and I think it was her nan.
See you in a bit, mate.
Her nan was there. So we didn't say to them what we found. We asked them. We said, has there been anything you know about this house? You know, that could be. So we gave a name and the age of what came through. She said, yeah, they said the reason why probably activity outside the bathroom is that the young baby aged 6 drowned in the bath. So I was like, that took me to about 80% believe it. I thought, wow, if we knew the information before, people could say, oh yeah, we've made it up, but it clearly came through on the videos. And then to make me 100% believe in it, we set the equipment all up in the bar area and we left the landlady and landlord you know, to ask questions and stuff. And there were specific questions that was asked to the answers like that was coming back from the spirits. Specific enough for me to change my mind, because her dad had recently died about 2 years before, and he liked one specific jewellery.
Yeah.
And we obviously asked that question, and what shocked me was it came back on the spirit box as diamonds. So we asked the landlady. She went. The landlady. The landlady was shocked because she then said, "Well, the only thing you would ever wear would be diamonds." You know. So after that occasion, I thought, man, you know, there's more to him. You know, to investigate out there and stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd come down here. I mean, not only because of, you know, the support, you know, all you and everybody else is doing, you know, as regards to getting that rebuilt. You know, that's one of the best causes, beside cancer research, you know, this side of the year 2023. You know, I think it's great the support you and everyone else is showing, you know, for an iconic pub.
I mean, I used to come down here when I was 16 because, like, being short and stocky, I got a beard when I was about 13. I could get surfing booze, most places like.
You know, I was just saying to Stu coming down there because he never actually drunk in the pub, and I said to him, I said, it's hard to explain. I mean, because as you step into the pub, it's not like you're walking through a door. And like you're walking, I said, before you even put your foot in the door, you're pissed. You're walking in like you're drunk.
You're like, trying to get your balance off, and you hadn't.
And you think, fuck me, am I drunk? Sorry, I watched my language. And I said, the other thing, I said, believe it not, I said, there's got to be videos out there, like, to prove what I'm going to say. I said, you get a penny, right, you put it on the bar, I said, it rolls up, and instead of it rolling down, I said, it actually rolls up. And I said, like, if you don't believe me, I said, there's videos all over the place. He goes, no way. I said, yeah. I said, it weren't built as an optical illusion. I said, I believe it's something back in.
It was a mining company.
Was it actually built on like a mining shaft, was it?
Everywhere around here, you've got shafts. Because you've got where the Merrill Centre is, that used to be a mining centre there. Because I reckon that's sinking, or the amount of weight on it, or it's actually sinking. But they reckon that out, I think it was over a course.
When was it built? Was it late 18th century, was it?
This one?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm about 260 odd years old.
And when did it actually like sink into the form it's at?
I don't know. Not right off my head, like.
It's got to be the 18th century, surely.
Over 4 years. So obviously, if it would have gone in one go, it would have gone straight down.
Straight down. I mean, it's weird how it formed, though.
Yeah.
You know, to think that, you know, the foundation's solid.
That's it.
I mean, I've done a little bit of research. You know, and I knew about all. I didn't know about all the mining shafts and that.
Yeah. But I mean, my dad was reading up on it at work. Some on them was like 6 or 7 mile long, 200 foot down, kind of thing.
Wow.
I mean, it's that.
So it's just basically a coincidence the way that it actually, you know, sunk and formed how it was.
It's like.
But yeah, Stu, I was just saying to you coming down, I mean, this gentleman would tell you also, when you're stepping in like that, you'd normally just walk into a pub like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Or through a door.
It chucked you straight off.
As soon as you're like that,
Hey guys,
it's like as if you're drunk.
yeah.
That's why it was Britain's blooming wonkiest pub. From an accident, it got such a title, and then you know the history to go with
Hello,
it.
mate. Yeah, you can get one. Get that out, my eyes. Shine it on the floor. Shine it on the floor. Where's the leg?
Do you get many people like coming down? I mean, I know the support's great. There's over 20,000, isn't there, on the.
I mean, I think yesterday they had a booze up. It's even got the cocktail makeup on there.
Oh, it's put a light on the ground, yeah, look.
And so I was talking, I popped down earlier with the kids, like before the rain kicked in.
I said we were going to pop up yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, but I was up at like 3 a.m. this morning. Up again at 3 a.m. like tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But I thought, no, come on, we've got to get down there and, you know.
People say to me, why do you like the dark? There's something about it, I don't know, it calms me.
Well, it's a bit like, I mean, I used to do security up in Telford for 10 years, and I'd prefer to walk around at night, because I know if someone's there, they're there, and they shouldn't be there. You know, during the day you could have like 100 people.
Okay, mate.
You know, even have a look at this too, because of... Now put the torch on this, Drew, I can't... Yeah, because I've got a YouTube channel, official topic talk.
Yeah.
And what I do, I've got involved in a load of dramas, you know, slagging off, you know, here and there. But I've also got a serious side where I've been doing like interviews with underworld figures up in Teesside.
Yeah.
Like I've interviewed a couple of bare knuckle fighters. So I did start my channel off about a year ago. I've got about just over 4,000 subscribers now, covering the Telford grooming gangs and all of that, what was going on. That's initially what I set my channel up for.
Yeah, that's it. Your torch back.
Don't like me, I ain't that.
But coming from my hometown, I knew a lot more than, you know.
Yeah.
Which got me into a bit of bother, you know, with the Pakistani, you know, but...
And what got me into gangsters and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I used to do collection for money with me mate, like with drugs and this and all that.
collected and...
Yeah, well, way before Reese was born, like, so I wouldn't do it now.
See, because there's a lot of YouTubers, I mean, they interview all these underworld figures, but I don't want to... I didn't want to glamorise it.
Yeah.
So what I was after was their story of how they reformed their character. You know, so there was one in particular, Brian Cockrell, the taxman.
Yeah.
You know, everyone else has covered and interviewed him, and you know they got all the gory, good stuff. You know, the gangstery stuff he got up to. You know, but I decided I didn't want to know that. I wanted to know what made him reform his character.
Yeah.
The steps it took for him to reform.
That's it.
Because you can't become a gangster and then a normal people like me and you overnight, you know. So I got that story from him, and then that led to another underworld figure, Terry Dicko.
Yeah. So I think what got me into it. Have you ever seen Rise of the Foot Soldier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pat Tate and all
Pat
that.
Tate and
Tony
Tucker and the other geek, the other. So I was trying to get an interview with Leach.
Carlton Leach.
Yeah. I want to get him.
He's still up Essex way, are you?
I believe so.
Yeah.
See, you know, like I said, I'd rather interview them on the side of what made them change.
Their story. And
you know, everyone else has got all the glamorous, like 300,000 subs from, you know, glorifying their crime, but not a lot of people have asked them about their changing, you know, from there to like there.
I mean, that's it, he's still part of the underworld, eh? You couldn't just walk out of that kind of
Well, it takes more to walk away than what it does to actually stay in it, I think.
Where's our people gone?
Hey there, buddy. Steady.
Where's the grouse gone?
It's gone. It's flattened. He's going to be a roach when he's older.
It's gone.
So there's my channel there.
Look, look at that.
I've got 518 videos, 403k subs.
Yeah, look, grouse gone. Yeah. That people, that.
So I've got my data. So,
40 people's my dad.
Yes, naughty people did that, mate.
Nice people that dad.
Naughty people burnt it. And naughty people pulled it down.
and naughty people are going to get themselves where they need to.
Yes, there's the doggy.
Where?
There, look. The size of him.
Oh, told ya.
So
Told ya.
I'd sooner go up against two blokes than one of them.
Told you, Dad.
We've got too many legs and big mouth.
Told ya.
Yeah,
German
it's an Alsatian.
Told German Shepherd.
Or German Shepherd Alsatian.
German Shepherd Alsatian, I mean, they're the worst for security.
Yeah.
Told you I saw you in
Think you heard banging?
it. No.
The internet's a bit weird down here.
Yeah, it's really funny down here for signal.
Dad, look at my crocodile.
That's lovely, mate. Put yours
See
and
if I can
Ben's
get
name
that.
by it.
I'm a girl.
I nearly had that in my ear hole then.
No.
See if I can get onto that in a
You
minute.
can put it by the bag.
Yeah, but if you ever get a chance, official topic talk, just have a look over
Yeah,
it.
I will, yeah.
I mean, there is a lot of controversial stuff on there. Stepped in there.
Another drink.
Yeah, it makes you feel pissed before you even like walk into the pub. And the other fascinating thing I ever found when I came drinking down in here was if you put a penny on the bar, right, instead of the penny rolling downhill, you used to roll up the table. You know, and you put a penny on the snooker table, you used to roll up the snooker table. You know, as opposed to it's supposed to be rolling downhill, but the way that it was formed was by accident. And that's what's made it Britain's most wonkiest pub. And recently there's been a fire which burnt the
it
pub.
was sold by Marston's Brewery.
It was sold by Marston's Brewery to a private buyer. And then 4 days later it was burnt down to the ground. But you know, the fascinating thing I've found, you know, before anyone's come in and said anything, 2 days later bulldozers come in and knock the whole pub down. And what this demonstration and support is in relation to is the pub carries so much history. You know, the locals are here, you know, every single night, every day, in support for the pub to being rebuilt. And that's what this is all about, you know, the pub being rebuilt. Now, the other fascinating thing, there has been a paranormal team that have been down here recently, and they had findings during their investigation, and 7 days later their findings became true. You know, that's Black Country Paranormal, great group, great people, and they got some clues and messages that came through that 7 days later was backed up with facts and proof. I can't say anything more because there's an ongoing police investigation, but the invest that they found came true and was 100% positive. I was watching their live at the time. You know, it's a shame it's had to come to this. It was a great pub. As you'll see with the locals, they've got a Facebook page in support of the rebuilding of the Crooked House pub, and they've got over 22,000 supporters. Just a little bit of history of what I know, and what a gentleman's just kindly spoke to us about.
So yeah guys, there you have it. So yeah, we're gonna cut the live for now guys. I'm
gonna do a quick live down to the Crooked House site in Dudley. As you can see guys, we are at the site in Dudley of the Crooked Pub House, which it's been all over the news lately. The pub was burnt down during an arson attack on the pub. It was one of Britain's most wonkiest pubs, and within 3 days of the pub going up in flames, the bulldozers come in and knocked the pub completely down without no say so or permission. And there's a 22,000 strong support group of rebuilding this pub. It's a very iconic pub, it was, and I do believe it was built in the 18th century, and it was built on mining shafts, and the mining shafts are sunk, which made the Crooked House pub sink, and that's what turned it into the easiest way to describe it would be an optical illusion pub. You can see it's been all over the news recently, and 2 people have been arrested for arson. But like I say, there's massive supports down here for it to be rebuilt. So we came down here this evening to lend our support. On the case that the pub should be rebuilt because the amount of history that the pub carries. Over here you got, I'll show you all the signatures guys. To the support that it's received. As you can see, there's hundreds and hundreds upon signatures.
I've signed on behalf of us, Steve.
Oh, brilliant. As you can see there guys, the official Topic Talk signature is officially on that board, along with Telford Paranormal and Urbex Investigations there guys. So me, Stu, San and Jackie are in full support of the Crooked House being rebuilt, because it's a shame to lose so much history, you know, in just one pub alone. It's Britain's most wonkiest pub, and if you look all over YouTube and put in the Crooked House, you will see videos have been done by BBC, ITV, Sky News. The whole lot have covered it in support of the Crooked House being rebuilt. Evening wifey, hope you're well. Evening Sandra. Big up Paul Cresswell, hope you're doing well. So like I say guys, you know, we came down, you know, to show our support that, you know, a pub as iconic as the Crooked House should be rebuilt. So I say live again guys in Dudley.
This is our first time down here in the Dudley area.
We were going to do an investigation, but we might well pop down next weekend and do an all-nighter. Telford Paranormal and Urbex Investigations. Give us a like and subscribe on Facebook guys. Crooked House. Very iconic pub, and it should be saved and it should be rebuilt. I can't see who's retracting messages, but how you doing, Paul? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but like I say, guys, you know, it's very iconic, and you know, it should be saved, it should be rebuilt, you know, back to as close as what it was.
Steve, just put your torch on that aside, mate.
What's up, Paul Cresswell? I see retracted some comments. I don't know if someone's deleted them or not. You know, not to say Sam's full name, and you're in big trouble when you get back because of it. What's he on about? I didn't say his full name. I said Sam. Let's have a look. Aldo OTT, I drank in the Crooked House many times. Was quite a place that made you feel past without having a drink. Very sus what happened to it. Yes, Paul, you know, I've got plenty I could say as regards to, you know, the burning down of it, but there's a big massive police investigation on at the moment, and you know, I don't want to say anything on this live, you know, that could possibly jeopardise the investigation. But yeah, it's a pub. I remember I've been in it many times myself. Walking in through the door makes you feel like you're pissed before you've even walked through the door. You know, I was trying to explain that to me mate here. Is that right, Stu?
Hiya, guys.
You know, that before you walk in, as you're walking through the door, it makes you feel like you're pissed before you've even got in there. And as regards, what do you reckon, Paul? Rolling that penny on the bar, and it rolls up instead of down. Very iconic pub, and like I say, I'll be putting my weight behind getting it rebuilt. You know, because it's never going to be the same. I know that, guys, but you know, for history purposes, it has to be rebuilt. Very sussed about how it happened, how the fire occurred, and to the knocking down of it. But like I say, I will speak more about it once the police investigations are all over and done with. But at the moment, you know, it's just to show the support out there. You know, for the iconic pub, thousands upon thousands of supporters come here day and night. You know, to sit in front of the gates and, you know, to show the support, you know, for the Crooked House pub. It's full of history, and it's ever so iconic.
We'll take a seat for a bit, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go and sit my bum down on these chairs for a minute. I have to put my torch on, guys, because it's a bit dark here. So, a little bit of history there for you guys, as regards to the Crooked House pub here in Dudley. I'm going to cut this live now, guys, but I will be uploading some footage from the body cam.